Now let me quickly take you through Newton's law of cooling. Okay, then we will go for second order differential equation. Remember, something is remained in differential equation for pure mathematics problem. Okay, in exam what I divide pure mathematics problem and physics problem separately. Okay, again for pure mathematics problem we should discuss much more differential equation, which I am going to discuss later, because I need some mathematics which is to be learnt before getting into next topic in quantum mechanics. Is that okay? One is second order differential equation, other one is what is that? Fourier analysis. Is that okay? Yeah, if possible tomorrow morning itself we shall start Fourier analysis. Okay. Let me quickly go through this Newton's law of cooling. Newton's law of cooling. Now this says, look at here, rate of change of temperature of the body with respect to time, rate of change of temperature of the body with respect to time is proportional to temperature difference between body and surrounding. Wait a second, the sign should be modified properly. Rate of change of temperature, rate of loss or something. If it is decreasing, no, loss and gain, it is for heat, isn't it? Temperature, rate of change. Is that okay? There is no gain or temperature, loss of temperature like that. Okay? Rate of change of temperature with respect to what you call time, that is proportional to temperature difference between body and surrounding. T naught is the temperature of the surrounding, isn't it? Now look at here. You should let me do some trial and error here. You should put some k into T minus T naught. Wait a second. Whether, again I will take k positive, but whether to take one more negative sign or not, that is the confusion. Now look at here. If a surrounding temperature, if T naught is greater than T, if surrounding temperature is higher than body temperature, then body temperature will increase, isn't it? If surrounding temperature is greater than body temperature will increase. So then if T is greater than T naught, dt by dt should be positive, is positive, isn't it? Can I write like this? If T is greater than T naught, dt by dt is positive, because body temperature will increase, isn't it? So if surrounding temperature T naught, which is less than body temperature, then dt by dt, that is negative. Am I right? Why? If surrounding temperature is less than body temperature, so heat will give up by the body and its temperature decreases. So then its time derivative should be negative. Now look back into this equation whether it satisfies these two conditions or not. If T naught is greater than T, if T naught is greater than T, this should be positive. Is that positive? If T naught is greater than T? No. There should be one more negative sign. This is the correct equation. Now look at here, whether this equation satisfies this condition. If T naught is less than T, dt by T is negative. Yeah, if T naught is less than T, this is positive. This negative sign will take care. This is how you have to model. Earlier, in case of decay, radioactive decay problem, we had only one possibility, decay, isn't it? Decreases with respect to time. That's why we have written minus lambda into n. But you have two situations here in case of Newton's law of cooling, where temperature can increase with respect to time or decrease with respect to time. That's why while modeling, you should take that negative sign property. Is that clear? Now that modeling is done. Is that okay? Or I can absorb that negative sign. I can absorb that negative sign into that one also. But let me keep it as it is. Is that okay? Let me keep it as it is. Now if I solve this whole thing, look at here, dt by T minus T naught is equal to minus k into dt. Is that okay? So log of T minus T naught is equal to minus kt plus c, isn't it? Minus kt plus c. Yeah, we better to solve this one at that instant. Okay, that's what I feel. He has done like that. He hasn't written any what you call particular solution. because it's a variable separable, you can solve it quickly. Is that okay? But this law is very important. Is that okay? So now look at here. How do you find that C? You should give this temperature and this temperature for this some particular time. You should give T naught and you should give what is the body temperature at some particular time, so that you can find C. Let me keep it here. Whenever we need, we can solve further. Is that okay? Yeah. Now let me take one example here. Yeah, I'll keep this one. dt by dt is equal to minus k, where k is positive. Okay. T minus T naught. What is a T? Temperature of body. What is T naught? Temperature of surrounding. Is that okay? Now let me take quickly one of the solved problem here. Okay, a body originally at 80 degrees Celsius. It's a page number 466 in my book, Newton's law of cooling, very first example problem. Okay, body originally at 80 degrees Celsius cools down to 60 degrees Celsius in 20 minutes. 80 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius in 20 minutes. Is that okay? Body originally at 80 degrees Celsius cools down to 60 degrees Celsius in 20 minutes. The temperature of the air being 40 degrees Celsius. Temperature of air. I call that my surrounding. I said surrounding temperature actually. That's equal to what it is said? 40 degrees Celsius. Is that okay? That means T naught is given. What will be the temperature of the body after 40 minutes from the original? So what will be the, so T after 40 minutes from original temperature. Is that okay? Again we shall start solving that one. Is that okay? dt by T minus T naught is equal to minus k into dt. When you solve this one, log of T minus T naught is equal to minus kt plus c. T naught is given. T naught is given. T is a function of T. This small t is a function of T. Is that okay? Now look at here. Let me take, this is at t equal to 0, this is at t equal to 20 minutes. At t equal to 0, it is at 80 degrees Celsius. He said originally, initially. Again, after 20 minutes, it goes down to 60 degrees Celsius, means I take this one at t equal to 0 second. So 0 minute, this one equal to t equal to 20 minutes. 20 minutes elapsed, isn't it? Now look at here, you know that what is the temperature at t equal to 0. Isn't it? So can I rewrite this one? Log of T minus 60 degrees Celsius. Okay. Sorry. What is the surrounding temperature? 40 degrees Celsius. That's equal to minus KT plus C. What are the unknowns here? What are the unknowns here? Unknowns are C as well as K. Two unknowns are there. Isn't it? C as well as K. Now again, given the condition, using the given condition, you should find C as well as K. That's it. So target is, again, he has given time, you should find T. Given time, you should find T. To find T, you should know what is this K and what is this C. Isn't it? So now look at here. Yeah, let me substitute at T equal to 0. It is 80 degrees Celsius, isn't it? Log of 80. Let me write 80 degree, okay? Not Celsius, because you may get confusion with this C. Isn't it? It is in Celsius. 80 minus 40. So that's equal to minus K into 0 plus C. You got C. What is C? Log of 40. C equal to log of 40. Let me keep it as it is. Log of 40. C equal to log of 40. Now look at here, now you got ln of t minus 40 degree. I mean, you can solve in still simpler way if you have some other idea, okay. Try with some other idea. Minus kt plus log of 40. So can I write like this? Minus kt plus log 40, okay. Now you got this c. Now again use this one. At t equal to 20 minutes, your temperature is 60 degrees Celsius. To find k, k is another unknown, isn't it? So again this is time t, sorry. So log of 60 degree minus 40 degree is equal to minus k into what is this one, 20 minute. Remember, it is 20 minute. If it is in minute, this should be per minute. Product should be dimensionless because you are equating that one to log. Is that okay? K will be per minute plus log 40 degree. Is that it? Now 60 minus 40, 20. 20 means log of 20 minus log of 40. 1 by 2. Log of 1 by 2 is equal to minus k into 20 minute. Is that okay? So that I can write as minus log 2. So k is equal to 1 by 20 log 2 per minute. Per minute. Log 1 by 2 can write as log 1 minus log 2. Log 1 is 0. Okay. After practice, I think you can do within less step. Okay. Now you got k, you got c. You can use both of them to find whatever he is asking. That's it. Is that okay? You should know. You should find what are the what you call constant involved, isn't it? Unknown involved, isn't it? Now what will be the t after? Now look at here, log of t minus 40 degree, isn't it? Is equal to minus k. What is k? 1 by 20 log 2 per minute. So he is asking after 40 minutes. Am I right? Into 40 minutes plus what was c? Log of 40. Isn't it? Per minute, minute got cancelled. So take this log 40 here. I think what will happen if you take it log 40, ln of t minus 40 divided by 40, isn't it? T minus 40 minus log 40, log a minus log b. That's equal to 21 the 22 the minus 2 log 2. Minus 2 log 2. From this equation you can find t. I think this became little lengthy. He might have some other way of solving this one. Just see that one. Okay. Now can I invert that one? Can I invert? Like I can write as 40 divided by t minus 40 is equal to, I think, 4. 2 raised to 2. Is that okay? I just inverted with one more negative sign. I cancelled negative sign and I have equated log inside log part. Okay. So 20 is equal to t minus 40. No. 10 is equal to t minus 40, t is equal to 50 degrees Celsius. Just note down the problem, whatever the book, note down the problem. I am talking about Grewal, okay, Newton's law of cooling. Whatever the book you take, you get similar problem, okay. Try to solve at least 5 problems on Newton's law of cooling. It's very nice problem, so that you will understand how to use initial condition or how to use given condition to find whatever he is talking about. Ultimately in the exam hall you need that one, isn't it? Whether they ask Newton's law of cooling problem or not, but this kind of approach is needed. Is that okay? Grewal problem, okay, on Newton's law of cooling. This chapter is application of differential equation of first order. Is that okay? Any questions? So can you write down one more problem? Just write down one more problem, try to solve that one. Okay. Example number 12.18. Take one more problem. If temperature of the air is 30 degrees Celsius, if temperature of the air is 30 degrees Celsius and the substance cools from 100 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes. Okay. If time is given in minute, you should take that k in per minute, so that the dimension is balanced. Okay. Yeah. Goes down from 100 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius in 15 minutes. Full stop. Find when temperature will be 40 degrees Celsius. Find when temperature will be 40 degrees Celsius.